Good morning. That was pretty good. Let's do it again, though. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great, much better. All right, so this next session is called Ask the Experts. Now, can anyone in this room guess who our experts are? Yes, they are standing right behind me. Our experts are our students. Our students are the ones who live and breathe P-TECH every day for 4 to 6 years. They are the ones who know best what works and what doesn't work in our schools. Now, in business, and I'm talking to you, my fellow industry partners, in business, we have to design our offerings around the wants and needs of our clients and our users. Now, in education, we tend to forget that our students are our clients and our users. Rather than building schools for them, we should be designing schools with them. And lucky for you, we get to do just that today. Now, we have brought students from all over the world to come here and share their expertise with you. We have brought students from Taiwan, we have brought a student from Australia, and we have students from across the United States. I think they had the advantage on that. So in a moment, these students are going to join you at their tables. And in true P-TECH fashion, they're going to start with their stories. They're going to tell you their journey through P-TECH, what brought them here, what they love most, and how P-TECH has changed their lives. Then, after they share their stories with you, you're going to have the opportunity to talk with them. Ask them what is the most important parts of P-TECH that has influenced their development. We're going to take this opportunity to ground ourselves in what makes P-TECH excellent so that when we leave here today, we are inspired to go back to our schools and take all this advice and put it into action. We want to build the best schools we can for the students in our communities, no matter where we are in the world. And these students are going to have the opportunity to help you do so. Now, if you get stuck, which I lose my breath around all of these brilliant minds as well, we have provided some guiding questions for you that will be in the center of your tables. You can just use these to kick it off. Now, experts, are you ready to share your expertise with this room? Yes. All right, you may join your tables. All right, can I have everyone's attention? I should do the teacher thing where you raise your hand so it's silent. Raise your hand so it's silent. Everyone's attention, please. I know you don't want to stop talking to your students because they have such great advice. I have seen a lot of inspiring moments over the last 2 days, but seeing our students lead these conversations has definitely taken the cake. I was dropping in on some conversations, and hearing the advice that these students are giving us is just like invaluable. So thank you, students, for taking your time to do so. Now, we took the time to root ourselves around our user experience. Now I'm excited to hear, what are you going to do? When you leave this room today, at 3 or 4 o'clock and start heading back to your schools, what are you going to put into action after talking to these students? We have some mics going around. I would love to hear some responses based on this experience. Right here? Oh. Okay, we can start over here.
Well, I definitely am going to implement the social media.
We've had Instagram, we've had Twitter accounts set up for our P-Tech at Panther, and we've never used it. So I've been sending text messages for the last couple of hours saying, okay, we got to get this up running, let's go.
Yes.
I'm tweeting now, yay.
Yes. We had one up front.
Thank you. In Australia, we deal with a very standardized curriculum, particularly when it comes to vocational education and training. What I would like to take back from the experience that I've had here is to implement Maker Days within the training of the students, 1 day a month, that we can provide them a breadth of tools and devices that they can go off, provide them with a creative pathway, but let them define what it is that they're doing and how they put those experiences together.
Yes, thank you. Absolutely. Others, what did you learn from your students after these conversations? We know there's some more in here.
Yeah, I'll go. This gentleman confirmed what I believe, and you know, that basically, and I think everyone in this room would agree that we've outgrown our system, this current K-12 system, that has really evolved into a system of low expectations, and P-Tech just really elevates the expectations for students. And what we think we've learned there in Roscoe, Texas is as you raise the expectation for students, they aspire to do more, and people can do what they aspire to do. And we know that in many ways rural is the new inner city. And so what we're trying to do in Roscoe, Texas is take our model and expand it through Texas. There are 700 of the 1,200 districts that are small and rural, and take this P-Tech model to try to impact 1 million of the 5.5 million students in Texas in a very short period of time, and then also work through the land grant systems in other states and that extension infrastructure to link rural K-12 to higher ed and workforce in this P-Tech model. But this young man is a prime example of just what students could be doing and should be doing if we restructure K-12 with better alignment through higher ed into the workforce.
Yes, absolutely. I could actually throw these. One right in the middle. Oh, hold on. Hold on 1 second. We have one in the back, and then we'll go in the middle.
Hello. I'm getting used to this mic. Hi, everyone. I think one thing that I learned is like validation, that we need to remind our students that they make their degrees. And we heard from Nalo and his amazing story and about what P-Tech has done for him and the students around him. And I said, hey, I know P-Tech is really cool and it's offered you all these opportunities, but Nalo took the opportunity and ran with it, right? Because as we all might have experience with, these students go through rigorous programs and they choose to continue excelling. So I think I say all that to say that as a reminder, it reminded myself, and I'm reminding you all, that when we go home, we need to remember to tell these students that where they're from is the best part of them, and that where they're from, once they get into that next door, whether it's their internship at IBM or another company or their 4-year degree, that because of where they're from, they're going to be more resilient and more capable of succeeding to sometimes other people who have had things handed to them. So overall, thank you, students, for sharing your story, and I think you're amazing.
Bueno, soy de Colombia. Jack me dio un lindo mensaje para mis estudiantes. Iniciamos con el modelo y él dice que lo que le quedó aquí con la experiencia del modelo, nadie se lo quita. Eso es lo más lindo que me llevo, y aquí voy a ir a Colombia a comentarle a mis estudiantes que Jack va a estar con ellos. Me dio su correo para que haya una motivación, porque mis estudiantes piensan que el mundo es solo donde ellos están. Es una población donde estamos ubicados bastante vulnerable. Entonces, gracias Jack por mandarles ese mensaje, y en Colombia tiene 40 amigos que lo van a estar en red para que usted los apoye y los motive. Muchas gracias.
Do we have anyone that can summarize that for us? Nahum? Oh, great.
Somos do Brasil e inicialmente queremos agradecer essa acolhida maravilhosa e essa vivência que esses alunos do PTEC nos trouxeram, e especialmente o Josuá, que está aqui conosco, que... Oh, sorry. Josuá.
Oh, we're bringing it to a translator.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's just try to do
That's smart.
This is a mic.
Ok. Especialmente o Josuá, que está aqui conosco, e esse depoimento vivo de certeza, de alegria por estar nesse curso, né, no PTEC, nos dá certeza que o PTEC é o caminho, né, que o mundo precisa, desse envolvimento, de trazer o aluno para essa vivência, e com o depoimento dele, a importância da família estar presente na escola, participando da vida e apoiando os passos dos seus próprios filhos. Obrigada.
Just to translate, she said that they are all excited from the best practices shared here. They're going to make all the changes and the actions, and the talk with Josh was pretty good, because he could share the close to the families that PTEC could offers for them, all the activities of workplace experience, the internship program, the mentorship program. So it's all programs that make them the offer and offer them the chance to be better and to increase their development.
Absolutely.